Look, all of the wealth and the prosperity that they have is stolen. It's all the result of pillage and exploitation. It's the result of greed and vicious oppression. And because this is so, they're the loudest voices preaching about human rights and freedom. It's all deflection, purely deflection. When you tell them that Muslim civilization is superior, they'll say, well, why are so many Muslim countries poor then? Or they'll say, we invented all the technology of the modern world. Well, why does everyone want to come to the West? Why does everyone want to immigrate to the West if we're so bad, et cetera, et cetera? None of these are arguments for genuine civilizational authority or supremacy. None of these are moral arguments. None of these are arguments that substantiate superior Western values. They're all materialistic arguments. Again, because they have no understanding of how to properly assign value. They don't understand what makes a civilization civilized. And the answer to all of these arguments, all of their arguments, the answer is the same to every one of those arguments. The answer is Western brutal violence and oppression. They imagine that material value equates to moral value. If our violence and savagery makes us richer than you, then it makes our civilization better. No, it just makes your so-called civilization savage and violent. And it means that you loot and pillage better than actually civilized nations, because civilized nations don't do that. People object to me saying that our ummah is better than every other ummah. And they suggest that this echoes the pride of Iblis with regards to Adam alayhi salam. No, we can say that and we can believe that and we should believe that and we must believe that, not because we say so, but because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said so. If you deny this reality, the reality of the superiority of this ummah, then you deny the Quran itself. The Muslim ummah is the best ummah that was ever raised among mankind. And this isn't just a claim. History bears it out. History bears it out, not only in terms of how our civilization conducted itself, but also in terms of how the Western so-called civilization has always been driven into a fever of envy and vindictive violence against us. The Muslims truly were liberators, and they were welcomed truly by the local people when they arrived, because they were rescuing them from the oppression and tyranny that they were suffering, while the oppressive and tyrannical West uses this narrative about themselves when they invade and occupy a land, when they colonize a land. But look at the difference. The lands that became Muslim as a result of Muslim expansion are still Muslim today and always will be. Meanwhile, the countries that you people colonized hate you, and they want nothing to do with you. And they are right now struggling to reject the West in every way that they can. Because you forced yourselves on those people and you forced your ways on those people. The cultures that you tried to erase are trying to erase every remnant of yours that's still in their countries, because your superiority is fake. And you could only beat people into submission to get them to go along and to pretend along with you that you're better than they are. We never did that. When we came, we actually made people better. We made society better. We actually brought civilization and honor wherever we went. That's what you say you did. But ask your victims today. Ask what they'll say. Ask your colonized people, the people that you colonized, ask them, and then ask the people in the lands that Islam expanded to what they think. The lands that became the Muslim empire, they thrived with us. And any deprivation and any suffering that they experienced, it was from you. It was from your colonization, which attacked and dismantled the Islamic empire that they thrived in. Nobody in the world is going to thank you. No one in the world is going to remember you fondly for coming to their lands. But the lands that came into the Islamic empire, like I said, they're still Muslim today, which is all you need to know about how those people feel.